Alright, how y'all doing? This is an update on my custom Camaro. I just wanted to show you a few things before I break it down and start painting it, actually. It's close to what it's going to be. Nothing's glued, it's just all sitting there. But it's close to what it's going to end up looking like as far as the stance and ride height goes. See, that's going to go there. That's pretty good. I like that. See, I got the engine in there along with the exhaust. You can see I made the exhaust out of aluminum rod. That's just that piece there. The other stuff's 3D printed. Let's see what it looks like without that. Yeah, we don't need that light. That looks good. I'm gonna flip it over and the wheels are gonna fall off. I just wanted to show you what I got with the suspension. And the exhaust. Show you what we got here. It's all just taped in there. It's not permanent. Still needs a little tweaking here and there. Right in here, I gotta sand down each bend right there a little bit, flatten it out a little bit, and I'm gonna glue it together. That'll be like an X pipe. All this exhaust is gonna be painted like a polished kind of color, not a chrome, but polished. I'm not gonna leave it just aluminum tubing like I did on the Nova. This is gonna be more of a custom show car type thing. I guess I'm going along the lines of something like you would see on Bitchin' Rides. You know, something Dave Kindig would design and build. That's what I'm going for here. But I think that exhaust turned out pretty good. You can see where it's going to the back and the diffuser. I just rolled that piece out of some flat styrene, glued it together, make a little oval, and got sanded it down to an angle that matches the diffuser. So that's pretty cool. See, I got little brass pins on the suspension here, just little locator pins. That's all that's there for, just so I know where that suspension goes. Once I unglue it, because the suspension pieces are glued on there, that's about it. Everything else is taped. Even the engine, it's just taped. It's all just taped in there. But the suspension is glued because I wanted to make sure it got the ride height and stance perfect. So I had to glue that where I wanted it. I still have these little shocks. These are actually shocks off one of the Lamborghini models I've had. I'm just going to put them back in here. They go on here. Even the actual model and car itself, the shock attaches to this. So I'm just going to put them in there like so. It'll end up looking something like that. So that'll be cool. You can see the front struts. Go down in there. But I still got a little bit of tweaking to do here and there on this, but for the most part, this is pretty mocked up and done. See, I got the radiator to fit down in there. Space in between it and the intercooler. Still got to put the firewall here, but that's not a problem. Firewall is going to be pretty clean. I'm not going to put a whole lot of stuff on it. I'm not going to plumb and wire the crap out of this thing. It's really, if you look at Nelson Racing engines online or here on YouTube, they just got little metal lines going to things, oil lines, vacuum lines, and whatnot, and they're just little, so I'll do that. I'm not going to put any AC lines or anything like that on here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the radiator hose. That's not a problem. We'll figure something out. And just the cap in the middle, I'll put a little turned aluminum one there. The firewall, when I get that installed, I don't want to put a lot of stuff on it. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'll probably just put like what do they call that? Is it an electric or some kind of hydraulic brake booster? Instead of putting a big vacuum one on there, I'll put one of the little electric or hydraulic ones on it with another. I'll get another Willwood master cylinder like I got on the Nova I did. And then this engine came with a piece that goes down inside here underneath this, and it has a distributor there. I'm not going to use a distributor. It's not going to have distributor ignition. I want electronic ignition, so I'm going to use coil packs. Like most cars, have the coil packs on top of the valve covers. And some custom car guys, like Dave Kindig, for example, he makes valve covers that cover them up. I'm not sure if I want to do all that, because I got valve covers that came with this engine. I think what I'm going to do is take the coil packs and just glue them to the back of the firewall. So on the firewall, all you'll have is the master cylinder and then the two coil packs. And then I'll put some spark plug wires going from the firewall to the spark plugs. So that'll be pretty cool. It'll be clean. I want to make it clean in there. I'm going to do a couple things to this that are going to be, well, I'm going to leave them as a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what they are just yet, but once you see it, you'll be like, whoa. At least, that's what I think you'll do. Anyway, that's what we got with this so far. I'm getting ready to glue this piece on, except for the splitter, except for the front splitter. I'm not going to glue that on just yet, but I got to glue this on there so I can paint it. Just see my diffuser. That's not going to be painted. That's going to be carbon fiber. And this is just something I put there because there was a space. There was a space right here. So I put these little pieces on here and I'll sand them down and they'll be part of the body once I sand that down and putty it up, because it'll be separate from the diffuser. But that's what we got going on there. This is all out of the new Camaro, the suspension and everything. But go, hope you like it. I'm really happy with the way that exhaust turns out. Like I said, I still got to tweak it a little bit here and there, but I think it turned out pretty good. 6 years working at Midas helped out with bending all that around, especially when I had to make it come around the headers and go down right there. That was the hard part. I had to get that right on both sides. But that turned out pretty good. Alright, that's about it for now. Till next time, thanks for watching.